Hey, what is up guys? This is Rich here with Gaming Tech United, and today we're going to be talking about my 5 predictions for Sony's press conference. So I have them all written here on my phone, and let's just dive right into it. So first of all, I think that we are going to see the announcement and the confirmation that the leak about the 1TB PlayStation 4 is real. I think that it's going to hit $399 for the 1TB version, which means that the normal vanilla 500 gig version will hit $349. So that's gonna be their way to kind of like play the price drop game without actually dropping the price. I think that people are starting to get more and more steam behind the Xbox One and that $349 price tag. So I think that the 1TB option, I think that's going to sell like hotcakes, because especially in this digital age, people are always saying, oh, we need that big hard drive, we need a bigger hard drive. So 1TB is a great option, and for $400, that's a great price in itself. So next up, I think staying with the theme of price drops, because the Vita is now a legacy platform, I think that we're going to see a big price drop there. I think that we're going to see the Vita hit at least $109.99. I think is going to be the MSRP for it. I know there has been talks about it hitting $99.99 or $89.99, but personally I think that $109.99 is just a great way for them to kind of give the Vita its swan song, I guess, and kind of just say, well, there's still going to be these third-party games that are coming to it, but you know, it's kind of done for us, and they're just kind of, here's the last hurrah, here's the last big price drop, so go out and get it. And I think that $109.99 for the Vita is a great price. If it does drop to that, you need to go out and buy it if you don't have it already, because it is a steal for that price point. I would go out and buy it if I didn't already have one. So I think that we're also going to hear the announcement of firmware 3.0, or whatever the next installment is. I'm pretty sure it's 3.0. I don't know what kind of features we're going to get in it, but I think one of the big things that we will see is the announcement of being able to change your names. I know that kind of sounds like a small thing to some people, but to other people that has been a huge sticking point that people want. And I think that if it's once a year or just once ever or whatever it really is, I think that this feature is going to be big, and that's something that they could announce at E3, and I think it's E3 worthy. Now, how the general populace will react to this will probably be, oh, well, that's not a big deal. But I think that there's been a lot of people who started with their PSN ID and when they were younger, and now that they're older and more mature, they don't want like 420 Smoker 69 as their ID. They want like a normal person one. So I think that with firmware 3.0, we'll get that. We'll probably get some other like pretty cool features, but I don't really know what else I think will be included. But I think we will at least get, maybe not exactly a date, but maybe a window, maybe mid 2016, late 2016, or maybe earlier, but I think maybe mid to late, maybe that third or fourth quarter is what we should expect. I also think, and I know a lot of people will probably say that this is ridiculous, I think we will get The Last Guardian announced for PS4, and it will hit holiday 2015. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, this game's rumored every single time, all the time. Oh, Last Guardian is E3. If it's not this one, it's the next one. Well, I think that this is the year. I think when we see it, it's going to have to happen. It can't be announced and then, oh, well, it's coming out next year, or it's coming out 2 years from now. It's going to have to be announced, and it's going to have to drop that year because of how long. There's no wiggle room for that team anymore. It has to come out. And I don't know that it's going to be some game-changing title. I don't know that it's going to be even a 9 out of 10. I think that it might come out and it might be a 7 or an 8. But I think that for the sake of that team, they need to just push it out. It needs to come out, and the world needs to know about it, that it's coming this year. And I, for one, if it does get announced, I'll be really excited for it. And finally, my last prediction. I think that Sony will come out, and this is going to be the year they're going to talk about Morpheus. I don't know how long they're going to talk about it. Some people have been saying, oh, 15 minutes or less, 20 minutes or less. I think that maybe we will start to see a bulkier demo of it. Sony really wants to get people kind of hyped up about it. I don't know that we'll see a price point, but I think we will start getting titles of games, maybe 1 or 2 logos of like big titles. I think that maybe Media Molecule might have a game that incorporates it or uses it in some way, and I think that they're gonna start trying to drum up hype for this. But last year there were some rumblings of it, and people were like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm starting to get it. But I think this year is gonna be when the mainstream people kind of start to say, oh, so this is what Morpheus is, this is what they wanna, the message they wanna get across with it, this is who it's targeted at. And I think that whether it be a 15-minute talk or a half-hour talk about Morpheus, I think that that's what Sony is going to try to communicate, really Morpheus' message. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button if you like what you saw. They both help us out tremendously. Hit the comments as well. What are your 5 predictions? What do you think about my 5? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Again, this is Rich with Gaming Tech United. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.